guys, it's March the 12th, 2024, and I just got home just a little bit ago from my procedure. Just want to say thank you so much to everybody for all the prayers. I'm sorry I didn't get to the comments last night. We didn't leave where we live until really late yesterday afternoon, and when I was posting it up yesterday, it had gotten all the way up to like 95%, and then my mom came to pick me up and we had to leave, and then it used the mobile data and it took forever for it to upload. And then the way we took, from what I'd understood, I had a couple of subscribers tell me that there was some serious damage, some flooding damage down in Charleston. So we really wanted to avoid Highway 26, which is the main highway that takes you from Columbia into Charleston. So we took back ways the whole way down there, and there was absolutely no internet the whole way there. And by the time that we had got down there last night, it was just a cluster when we got to the hotel. And we went and checked in. I think it was almost 9 o'clock when we got there last night. And then when we went to check in, we went up to our room. We were up on the 3rd floor, and the hotel key that they gave us didn't work. My mom and I both tried our keys because he gave us 2. And then I went back downstairs again to talk with the gentleman and tell him the keys weren't working. He really wasn't that excited about that. And he redid the keys, said they worked fine, went back up there again. They didn't work again, so my mom went back down there, and then he actually had to come upstairs. And as soon as he comes, my mom said he went to the back and did something with the keys. I think he got new ones, but when he came upstairs, of course, he put them in the door, and then they worked. But then we were just every restaurant that was around us closed at 9 o'clock. California Dreamin' is it's in the same parking lot as the hotel that we were staying at. We were right across the river from the Wyndham that we stay at usually. And we would have stayed there, but they were completely booked, and all they had left was one king-size bed. And it's my mom and I, so I didn't want to have to share a bed with her. I wanted us to at least be able to have 2 beds. And we had to stay at that other hotel. That was the only thing that had availability. And like I said, after we had finally gotten into our room, and then the California Dreamin', we tried calling them to place a to-go order, because it was like 10 minutes until 9 when we finally got an opportunity to go ahead and place our order. And once we got everything figured out, and we tried calling them. Actually, we tried placing an order online. It wouldn't allow us to do so. Then we tried calling the restaurant, and they wouldn't answer the phone. I guess it was too close to closing time for them, so they weren't going to take a to-go order. But we actually called this place called Swig and Swine, which is it's a barbecue restaurant, which is right off of 17 and on James Island. And we called in an order there, and were able to go there. We rushed down there and got our order. They had already closed the restaurant. Thankfully, they took care of us and got us some food. So we went ahead and got our food, went back to the hotel and ate our dinner. And right after that, I went ahead and laid down and tried to go to sleep. I just really wanted to make sure I was well rested. By the time that it was like 10 something last night, by the time I got to that point, I just couldn't get on there and reply to anything. I knew if I did, I was going to get stuck, and it was going to be really late. Once I get started on something, it's hard for me to stop. And I would have felt bad if I got in there and started replying and got to only a couple people. So I apologize, guys, that I didn't reply to everybody. I haven't replied to anybody from yesterday's video yet, but I did go on there this morning and post a community post to let everybody know, and thank you everybody that said, the congratulations, whatever. I really appreciate everybody, saying those nice things after I posted that community post up. And I still haven't really looked through there. I just got some notifications on my phone that told me some people had responded, and I really do appreciate it. I'm going to try to get there, get to the comments at some point today. I'm just really tired right now. I figured I'd go ahead and make a quick video and just give you guys the status of what's going on and update everybody. And then I'm going to go lay down for a little bit and try to take a nap. And at some point this afternoon, evening or something, I'm going to try to hop on there and get to the comments. If I don't get to the comments, guys, I'm so sorry. I just don't feel very good right now. Every time I have, they put me under, I just don't feel great for the rest of the day. I don't feel too bad. I just have a little bit of stomach pain over in my pancreas area, but it's not too bad. Just really just more achy than anything, and I just feel just gross right now. I just don't feel good. That propofol or whatever it is they give you, it just kind of makes me feel like I'm hungover or something after I get it. I just feel kind of like I feel just out of it. Kind of like I'm just not, like, this isn't really reality or something. It's really hard to explain, but I just feel weird. It's almost like I'm in a dream right now or something. It's just a very strange, odd feeling, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. After you're put under like that, it's just really confusing, especially when you wake up and you don't know what's going on. I do remember them taking me to the back and putting the mask on, or the oxygen mask, and next thing, I was back there for like literally 2 minutes, and they put the mask on me. They wheeled me right back there, put the mask on, and the anesthesiologist said, "All right, man, here comes the good stuff," and that's all I remember. And then the next thing you know, I woke up, and I had to wait for the doctor to come in and talk to me, and that's the part I was going to fill you in about. Not the best news in the world. Like I talked about, they did an MRI last week, and I didn't have any data on that because, when I got to when I was at the hospital the last time, the doctor didn't even come in the room and speak to me. The nurse came in. They were waiting on him to talk with me, and he was an hour late coming in. And when the doctor finally came in, the nurse went and talked with him, and the next thing you know, she just came in the room and started taking my IV out. And like I said, I think he was a little bit annoyed with me last week, but he was in a good mood today, and he came in the room and talked to me before the procedure and told me what he was planning on doing. And he told me he was going to remove those stents, and he's going to leave them out. So we went and had the procedure, and then when I woke up, I had to wait, and then he came in the room and spoke with me, and he told me that that my pancreas doesn't look all that great, that I basically only have half of my pancreas left now. The bottom half of my pancreas, from what I understand, has shriveled up, and he said it's all that tissue's dead. So we're gonna have to wait and see how this all works. The doctor did tell me that you can live with only 20% of your pancreas, but he said that also that we might have to talk about removing my pancreas again, just depending on how this all pans out over the next few months. In 3 months' time, I'll have to go back and have another, I have to have a CAT scan, I think, not an MRI this time, but he's going to do a CAT scan and take a look at my pancreas and just see how it's looking, and he wants to look at that pancreatic duct and see if it's staying open or not. And I guess that's really going to depend, that's what's going to, be the factor with all this, what's going to end up happening. But he did say that my pancreas looks pretty bad and it's really shriveled up. And what's really upsetting about it is that the last time I gone, he didn't say that, back on January the 4th, he didn't say that my pancreas looked that bad. But after this visit, I guess over a 2-month period of time, my pancreas has just kind of shriveled up. And he said he kind of figured that might happen, just with all the problems I've had with my pancreas and everything. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. I don't know what's gonna end up happening, but it is what it is. And I can't turn back the hands of time. I am a little bit, just kind of blah about it right now. I'm not happy about the fact that half of my pancreas is gone. He said basically the tail end, from the middle to the tail end of my pancreas, I guess it's just completely shriveled up. So we'll just have to wait and see what they're gonna say in a few months. I just hope that pancreatic duct stays open. I don't end up having another pancreatic duct closure, and then that leads back down to the pancreatitis and all that stuff. And while I'm speaking about pancreatitis, I do want to add something. The other day when I made that video and I was talking about not yesterday's video but the day before, and I was talking about making sure that you're being honest with your doctors and telling them exactly how much alcohol you're consuming and everything like that. I made a mistake and said something. I was talking about how if a doctor comes in and they ask you how much you've been drinking, and then people will say that they don't drink, and then next thing you know, they'll come in there and see that you have some kind of alcohol related illness like pancreatitis or cirrhosis or something like that, and it just doesn't add up. Well, I mistakenly said that, and pancreatitis, both acute and chronic pancreatitis, are not necessarily caused by drinking, and pancreatitis can be caused by a lot of different factors. It doesn't necessarily have to be because of alcohol. And I shouldn't have said what I did. I did state that pancreatitis is an alcohol-related illness, and it's not necessarily, and I should not have said that. And I just want to rectify it right now and say that pancreatitis is not necessarily caused due to alcohol consumption. It can be caused from different factors. There is a stigma that comes along with pancreatitis, and I've talked about this in the past before, that there is, sometimes, people can look at that chart and see that, and they automatically assume, but it's not necessarily true. Pancreatitis can come from all kinds of different factors, and one of the things that it can come from too, and from what I understand, one of the subscribers told me that smoking is the #1 cause of pancreatitis now. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. I did not know that smoking was the #1 cause of pancreatitis, but from what I was told, that's what it is. And I'll have to do some looking into it. I just haven't had the chance to do so. But I just wanted to come on here and state that not every single person that ends up with pancreatitis, both acute or chronic, necessarily are drinkers, and there are other factors that can cause it. I guess genetically you can just end up with pancreatitis. There are lots of things that can cause pancreatitis. If you end up with a gallstone, and this is another one of the things that causes pancreatitis a lot, and after speaking with my doctor, because they thought that I had a gallstone that had my gallbladder had gotten really enlarged, and they thought that maybe I had gallstones going on. This is back when I was in the hospital in Columbia back in October of 2022. My gallbladder was completely distended, and they thought I had a gallstone, and it had dropped down into my pancreatic duct and had blocked that duct up, and that's what led me going to the pancreatic specialist and finding out that I actually did have a blockage in my pancreatic duct and all that kind of stuff. But the thing is that a gallstone can fall and get lodged into your pancreatic duct. That can cause pancreatitis. Smoking causes pancreatitis. Diet can cause pancreatitis. I think diabetes and having really high blood sugars can cause pancreatitis. There are just so many factors that can cause pancreatitis, and it's not all due to just consuming alcohol. So once again, I just want to rectify that. I hope I didn't offend anybody when I said that. I know I did actually upset someone by saying that, and I just want to apologize here and say I'm so sorry that I did that. It was not the purpose of the video. I didn't think before I talked. I just was speaking, and it's just one of those things. I learn something new every day, and I just need to watch what I say sometimes. I'm just talking about alcohol and alcohol related illnesses, and pancreatitis can be caused because of alcohol, obviously, but not all cases are due to that. And like I said, I just want to make sure that everybody understands that. And to the person that I offended, I really do apologize. I really hope that you can accept my humble apology. That's not what I meant to do. I really am not trying to upset anybody here. That's not the purpose of these videos. I'm really just trying to help people, but you know, I just gotta be careful about what I say sometimes, I guess, and I made a mistake. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. I don't really have a topic for today. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what's going on, and I'll try to get to your comments here as soon as possible. Like I said, I'm gonna get this video edited. I'm also gonna take a picture of the paper that they gave me when I left the hospital today. Just let you guys check it out. I'm gonna cover up my name and all the information that would apply to me personally. But I am going to take a picture and add that to the end of today's video so you guys can take a look at that and see everything that's on there. It does state the fact that I have cirrhosis, decompensated cirrhosis. It says it on the piece of paper, and it talks about in there, you know, all the problems that I've had with my pancreas and all that kind of stuff. And you know, like I said, the other day there were some allegations thrown out there that I was making all of this up and everything, and I'm just going to take the paperwork that I had from today, and I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to add it to today's video, and I just feel like it's something I just want to do, just to, you know, solidify it in concrete. What I'm telling you guys is absolute truth. There's no fibbing or making up of anything. That would just be totally ridiculous. But anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that. Like I said, I'm gonna add that to the end of the day's video so everybody can take a look at it. It doesn't have any of my numbers or anything like that on there, but it does say, you know, all my pancreas problems I've had, the fact that they went in there and pulled those stents out today, you know, that there's some problems with the pancreas. And the fact it does state that I do have decompensated cirrhosis and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to add that to today's video, like I said, and, you know, do it with you will. But I just want to add it up at the end of today's video. So, guys, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. And like I said, I'm going to go lay down for a little while, catch up on a little bit of rest, and when I wake up, I'll try to hop in there and try to get back to you guys. I hate leaving everybody hanging, but like I said, last night I just could not get to the comments. It got way too late, and I had to go to sleep. We had to get up so early this morning. I did not want to go in there feeling like crap and being all tired and just having, you know, I just really wanted to get a full night's sleep and go in there in a good headspace. So I was in a really good mood this morning when I went, and I really think that really does help, is to make sure that you know, you got a clear head and you're in a positive mood. And you know, I really strived to do so this morning, you know, and I took a bunch of video this last night, this morning. I didn't get too much footage last night because we had so much going on, you know, trying to get the room and all that, but I did take a bunch of footage this morning of us leaving the hotel, I got a beautiful sunset over the ocean going into Charleston this morning, which I'm going to put all that together tomorrow. I'm going to edit it all together, and that'll be the video for tomorrow. Like I said, I filmed myself before the procedure. I filmed myself after I woke up. And I filmed ourselves leaving Charleston again, all that stuff. And I'm just going to do a little quick video for tomorrow. It'll, you know, maybe be like, I don't know, 8-10 minutes long, and I'll just kind of piece it all together. I don't know how my mouth is going to be tomorrow after I have those teeth extracted. I'm sure that I'm going to have a hard time talking tomorrow because I would imagine they're going to pack my mouth full of gauze and all that kind of stuff. So, I probably won't be doing any talking in tomorrow's video. I'm probably just going to take all that footage that I had from this morning and last night and kind of piece that all together and post that up for tomorrow. I'm really hoping that by Thursday I'm going to be well enough to speak, and I really would like to be able to put up one of my normal videos on Thursday, but I'm just going to have to wait and see how I feel. If not, I think I've got enough footage I can kind of put another video together on Thursday. And depending on how I feel today, I might try to maybe film a video that I can post up on Thursday. It just all depends on how I'm feeling. And guys, if I have to skip a day, I really apologize. I really don't want to. But we're just gonna have to see how tomorrow pans out. I know that I'll have a video up tomorrow, but Thursday is gonna be the questionable one. And like I said, I'm just gonna play it by ear. I'll let you guys know how everything's turning out. I really, really would like to post a video up on Thursday, but I'll just have to see. And if that's the case, guys, I'm so sorry. It just, if my mouth is hurting that bad, I'm just not gonna be able to talk. But like I said, we're just gonna have to play it by ear and see how this all pans out. But once again, guys, thank you so much. I love you all so much. You guys are so great. I can't thank all of you enough. Just having this community behind me, standing behind me, praying for me. It means so much to me. I know I say that a lot, but when I tell you guys that how much that means to me, I'm being dead serious. Like, I really, really do appreciate every single person that's here. And I cannot thank all of you enough. So anyway, guys, I love you all, and until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Bye bye.